What's up, YouTubers? Today we're diving into the darker side of Sagittarius, the parts that don't get as much love on the Zodiac pages. Look, we all know that Sagittarius is the free-spirited traveler, the life of the party, the one with all the wild stories, but like every sign, there's another side to them, a shadow side. Let's just say, if you've ever been roasted by a Sag, or ghosted right after things got serious, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Trait number 1, the blunt truth bombs. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of truth, and let me tell you, they take that truth thing very seriously. In their world, honesty is everything, even if it feels like a punch to the gut. They're the friend who'll straight up tell you, you look tired, or that outfit isn't working for you. Now they'll say they're just keeping it real. But sometimes it feels a little too real, you know? Trait number 2, freedom over everything. Sagittarius craves freedom like we crave the sun. It's essential for them. They're the friend who's down for a wild weekend but will disappear the moment things get serious. They'll talk about moving to Southeast Asia or backpacking through Europe, and you just have to let them go. Sagittarius will ghost you not because they don't like you, but because they can't stand feeling tied down. They'll choose freedom over commitment 9 times out of 10. So if you're expecting them to be dependable, you might be in for a surprise. Trait number 3, the impulse machine. Sagittarius is known for being spontaneous and adventurous, but let's be real, that spontaneity can turn into impulsiveness fast. One minute they're just browsing flights, and the next minute they've booked a one-way ticket to a city you can't even pronounce. They make decisions like they're picking out snacks at a gas station on a whim. So don't be surprised if your Sagittarius friend comes back with a tattoo they got just because. For them, life's too short to overthink, and that sometimes leads to some choices. Trait number 4, forever the escapist. Here's a Sagittarius classic, the art of escape. Confrontation? No, they'd rather go off-grid. When things get real, Sagittarius is likely to dodge, ghost, or just pretend like everything's fine. They're the friend who'll dip out of a serious conversation by saying, let's just not worry about it, okay? So, if you're dating a Sag, be prepared for them to disappear anytime things get intense. Trait number 5, the philosophical soapbox. Another thing about Sagittarius, they love a good debate, and once they're in, they're all in. You'll be talking about something random, and next thing you know, they're getting deep, questioning the meaning of life, or telling you why organized religion is a social construct. They'll argue their point like it's their life's mission. You can't win an argument with a Sagittarius. They'll just keep going until you give up. And if they feel they're losing, they'll find a way to switch topics and win anyway. Trait number 6, commitment is a gray area. Let's be real, Sagittarius is not about that till death do us part business. They love deeply, but only as long as things stay fun and exciting. If you're dating a Sag and want a long-term commitment, good luck. They're always down for a good time, but the moment things get too serious or predictable, they start scanning for the exit. In their mind, it's not a breakup, it's just exploring new horizons. Trait number 7, brutal independence. Sagittarius can be fiercely independent, almost to a fault. They're the type to be like, I don't need anyone, I got me. And while that confidence is impressive, it can make them a bit detached. They don't need anyone's validation, approval, or advice. They're like, I know what I'm doing, even if they're clearly winging it. Trying to offer help, forget it. They'd rather do it on their own, even if it takes twice as long. Trait number 8, the thrill seeker or drama magnet. Sagittarius is known for chasing excitement and adventure, but this also means they can get bored quick. They need that rush, so if things get too chill, they'll start stirring things up just for the thrill. They don't mean to cause drama. They just genuinely believe life should be one big roller coaster, and if there's no excitement, they'll create some. To a Sag, even chaos is better than routine. Trait number 9, overly optimistic to a fault. Sagittarius will be optimistic even if the ship is sinking. While that positive energy is great most of the time, it can also mean they overlook important details. They're like, it'll work out, don't worry, even when the situation is clearly falling apart. If you're counting on them to have a backup plan, think again. In their mind, things just to work out. It's both endearing and a little terrifying. Trait number 10, boundless curiosity, also known as restlessness. Sagittarius is always on a quest, whether it's for knowledge, experiences, or new people. But this endless curiosity can make them restless. They get bored easily, so if they're not learning or discovering something new, they'll check out mentally or physically. Staying put just doesn't fit their vibe. They need movement, variety, and a hint of the unknown. Trait number 11, the love and let go attitude. Sagittarius loves people deeply but also believes in letting them be. They won't try to change you or hold on too tight. In their eyes, love is about freedom, so don't expect a Sag to be possessive. If you need the constant reassurance, you might feel a little lost with them. But if you're cool with a chill, we're all good vibe, then Sagittarius will give you a love that feels like no pressure and all fun. And there you have it, the dark side of Sagittarius, unfiltered. They're a wild mix of honesty, freedom, curiosity, and a little confusion. They may not be everyone's cup of tea, but if you can handle the ride, Sagittarius will keep things interesting. Let us know in the comments if you can relate to these Sag traits or if you're dealing with one in your life. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Zodiac insights. Catch you next time.